If you've not learned about Tweaked, this is this wonderful brand that we have here at HSN, founded by a gentleman who was world famous for his brand Ojan. Maybe you used to use it back then. He was known for his intense oil treatments and for transforming people's hair. What we have here for you is the 1-2 punch. It's the entire system. It's typically $115 value for the hair care set. Not today. We've got a special price of $39.95. What you're gonna get is his world famous all-in-one. It literally replaces 5 products and you're getting the biggest size he does. This is the 16 ounce of the all-in-one. This is your shampoo, it's your conditioner, it is your serum, it is your shine product, it's your detangler. I mean, it does it all and you're getting double the size. And then you're also getting what Dennis calls a facial for your scalp. This is an exfoliating scalp. You just need a tiny little bit. I use it like once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks. But what it does is it resets and refreshes the scalp. So if you use a lot of hair treatment, if your hair is looking dull, if it's lost its shine, its luster, if it's not doing anything for you, try the scrub and then follow up with the treatment. The treatment alone will reduce the breakage of your hair. This is clinically shown 94% after 1 use. It's like a wonderful little, act of love for your hair. 089786 is your item number. 3 cents available. The coconutty, it is so yummy. It is delicious. You're gonna wanna kiss yourself when you use that. I also adore the Pure. The Pure is unscented. It has its own natural scent, and Dennis will explain why, but this is for those of you that don't want any fragrance in your hair care. And then this is the original, the Amber Vanilla. 089786 is your item number. Just the treatment alone is $70. You're also getting the scrub, which is a $45 purchase. Not today, $39.95. Let's bring in Dennis, the founder. We call him the ingredient hunter because nobody else on this planet is using these rare, hard to find ingredients. And that's why we're getting the results, Dennis. That's why you've become #1 hair care at HSN. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, great to be here. Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my friend. So Dennis, this is all they need. This is the 1-2 punch for hair you never thought was possible.
Well, basically, the treatment, it's a cleansing treatment. So this is going to replace your treatment, your shampoo, conditioner, detangler, shine enhancer. It's a true 5-in-1. Made it for my mom. She was going through her journey in the hospital. Never asked me for anything. And I wanted to minimize, number one, the amount of time that her hair was going to be wet. So you all know if you use a treatment, they ask you to wash it out with a shampoo, then condition or use the treatment again as your conditioner. A lot of steps. A lot of time that your hair is wet, but not only that, shampoos are designed to remove, so it removes a lot of the treatment. This treatment, self-cleansing, so it stays with you. That's why we scored a 94% reduction in breakage. This is the jumbo, so basically it's 2 of our regular 8-ounce sizes. So yeah, the price, this is better than a TS, to be honest. And we do this our first time back in the new year. The whole day's been like this. So I hope you take advantage of it. You have enough here for well over 6 months using it 1 time a week. This replaces your shampoo treatment, all of that, 1 time a week, but you're also getting the scrub. And don't be deceived, 8 ounces, but there is 50 applications inside this jar. Once a week, well, you have a year's supply, more or less. This replaces your shampoo. So this is basically taking a shampoo, a clarifying shampoo, and amalgamating it together, but doing it in a very natural way. As opposed to stripping, we're doing the opposite. We're actually repairing the hair, but we're giving you an insane amount of volume, up to 900% increase in hair volume using it 1 time. This lathers like crazy. Lather boy will come out and we'll show you. And same thing with these cleansing treatments. They've been kind of reworked a bit to lather. So now you do get a lather the more water that you apply to it. So this basically is going to help you get that hair out of the brush, out of the drain, and keeping it on your head. You'll see an intense amount of shine.
right? And look at the
Yes.
volume and look at the lift you're getting. And remember, the scrub, you replace your shampoo once a week, right? You know, once a week,
Correct.
every
Yep.
2 weeks. And then the treatment you can use all the time, right? And it's simplifying our routine, but you're getting results. I mean, look at that. That is hard to get. You know, if you're getting conditioning, Dennis, typically you get the weight. You get hair that looks flat and
Absolutely.
limp. You don't get that with Tweaked. You don't get this with the 1-2 punch.
Yeah, treatments, cleansing conditioners, they sit on the outside of the hair and they weigh hair down. This goes into there. So I'm going to show you the cleansing treatment first, because a lot of people tend to think that, okay, a cleansing treatment, it's a treatment. But this is actually a treatment that turns into your shampoo once you add water to it. So his hair was wet. I started laughing at Ethan because, look, he's got a towel wrapped around because the water keeps going down his back. But he's walking around like he's got a stiff neck. Yeah, he's getting smart. Oops. But now it just went down the front, so he can't fix that. But look, you can see once I add the water, you get the lather. This is the cleansing treatment. So a self-cleansing treatment. There's nothing else like it on the planet. And this scored a 94% reduction in breakage. So for 2 minutes, you're going to massage, keep splashing water. You'll get the lather. You rinse this out. And you can even bring the scrub in and alternate. So you can use the cleansing treatment as your conditioner. You can use the scrub as your shampoo. There is no wrong. Once a week, and you'll see instantly a reduction in hair breakage. Your color is going to look better. It's going to last longer. And there is nothing more simpler than this. It truly does replace those 5 products.
Look at the volume. This is live in our studio. Girl, you're almost, you know, you're like knocking on heaven's door right there. And you know, it's amazing what your scalp will do when you give it a little love. Nobody really realizes how, you know, how we need to exfoliate the scalp. We exfoliate everything else on our body, Dennis, but we forget that the scalp is skin as well. So once you get the scrub done, that's once a week, every 2 weeks, however often you want to reset, then you just proceed with your treatment every time you feel like washing. And you're getting results like this. Shine like you wouldn't believe. A 94% reduction in breakage, which means, hey, we can't grow hair on your head, but when you are treating the hair like this, guess what? Less breakage, less on the shower floor, less in the hairbrush. Look at the shine, look at the bounce. You're getting conditioning, but without all the weight and the silicones, right? Because sometimes you can't separate the two. With Tweaked, this is a clean beauty brand. It's all natural ingredients. Dennis, I would love for you to walk through the scents because the coconutty is my latest obsession. And then
Yes.
remember, we've got the Pure. That's got a really beautiful, soft, clean smell for people who don't like fragrance. And then we also have the original, the Amber Vanilla. But walk us through, because the coconutty, it's like you want to drink it.
Yeah, so the Cocoa Nutty is basically the brother of the Amber Vanilla. So that one is repair. The aroma that you're going to get is just like what you see. We call them beauty bowls, the canary nuts, the bananas, coconut, almonds, oats, and honey. We literally use those exact ingredients. We freeze dry them. So we powderize them and then reactivate when we create the formula. And that's how we get it into the formula. So it's potent. So how that banana was when we freeze dried it, that's how it stays. Like it stays in that potent kind of frozen position. So it doesn't lose its potency like all the other extracts that are soaking in water in someone's warehouse. This is why we're so different. The Pure has an oatmeal kind of honey aroma to it. There is no fragrance whatsoever. There is so much coconut, so much oatmeal. It literally looks like your breakfast. But trust me, it is so potent. There's clays inside of there as well, Rossolo clay that's hand milled in the Atlas Mountains in Morocco. So a lot of these ingredients are done by hand, and those buckets are filled by hand. So that one, if you're sensitive to aromas, to fragrances, or even have a really sensitive scalp, go with Pure. And if you were fried and dried, the Amber Vanilla, there is no better. That is the workhorse of the brand when it comes to people that are really suffering from just really poor, health of scalp, or their hair is incredibly dry, damaged, if it's color treated, but now it's getting really fine and wispy. These two products are game changers. 20 years of tinkering and tweaking. If my mom didn't get ill, this wouldn't have come about. I didn't want another hairline. I was done Done. I was
Retired. This young man was retired, but thank God you came back, because you've really changed everything we know about
fun.
hair care. The truth is that we all had like a cabinet full of hair products and, you know, a million shampoos and conditioners, and we weren't getting the results. And if you wanted hydration, then you would get flat hair. And if you wanted volume, then it wasn't really hydrating the hair. Dennis found the secret magic thing, right? And that all-in-one, it's as simple as it gets. I actually like to put it on dry, right? And I even put it on before I go in the pool, because I know that that's when the hair sucks it in the most. Our hair's like a sponge. And then I love that it's everything. It's the shampoo, it's the conditioner. A little tiny bit goes a long way. It's the shine, it's the mask, it does it all. Once a week, I do the scrub, and that becomes my shampoo that one time a week. But Dennis, when I do the scrub, all the gunk, all the stuff that we spray our hair with every single day at HSN, it's like it magically disappears, and I have hair that has shine. I have hair that has life again, right? And you know, you may be thinking, well, I have the worst, most damaged hair ever. I want you to try this system out. Today you're getting the system. I want to remind you that just the treatment, that double size, that's $70 by itself, okay? We're at $39.95. We didn't stop there. We threw in the $45 scrub. It's a $115 value. All you do is choose your scent, coconutty, fragrance-free, it's called the Pure, and then we also have the Amber Vanilla. This is 089786 is your item number. Did you say the Amber Vanilla, Rick? So the Amber Vanilla is the most limited right now. The Cocoa Nutty is the most popular. I love me some Cocoa Nutty. $13.32 to try it out. You know, you got nothing to lose. You got those 30 days to try. If this doesn't transform your hair, you get to send it back. But it feels good, Dennis, to know it's clean beauty. It's not, you know, Franken chemicals inside, right? Because I think we're all kind of moving away from that, or we're a little bit more conscious of that,
need
right?
to. Yeah. Oh, you have to be. Look, it was made for my mom, for Amanda. Her hair, I still can't believe it. Even with me, we've turned into like chia pets because we're home. We're in Quebec. We're in lockdown again, so we can't leave. So it allows us to just keep doing our routines. And the scrub, huge game changer. This scrub, what it does is basically not just removes, but it's also rebalancing. Yeah. Look, your hair's dead. So basically what I'm trying to do to the hair is preserve it. And, you know, the new growth should be healthy as long as your scalp is healthy. So that's what this scrub is designed to do. Mid-shaft to ends, I just want to make sure that it doesn't start to split. So in other words, if that happens, you have to cut your hair. But I can help prevent that. The chemicals that you're going to bed with that you think you're removing, but they're still there because it's just, they compact. Everybody's making their cleansers milder, sulfate-free. So they're not strong enough to remove everything that's compacting.
Sure.
This doesn't do it by, you know, creating a lot of lather or a lot of soap. Alpha hydroxy acid. So this is a very intricate formula how it was designed. AHAs, a PHA. So glycolic acid, we have lactic acid. We're using clays as the mechanical exfoliation. So when you're moving your hands around, you're sweeping everything away from the hair. When you rinse, goes down the drain. We have hydrospheres. They're encapsulated hyaluronic acid that trap into the hair or wherever you have damage. They go in, they look for moisture, they swell. So that's how we plump up the hair and give you volume without any hold. There's slow release. Amino acids.
Look at that.
All the amino acids that you need, we're depositing. A probiotic, collagen, raspberries, guava fruit, coumaru, soapberries, bamboo, aloe, argan oil, carrot seed. Look, it was for my mom, so I put everything in that made sense. And that's why it's done so well. And thank you for the great reviews and everything else. But look, you get to try nature. Handmade, hand-filled. These two products are handmade. Nobody does that anymore. They use these big machines.
You're right.
My formulas, I made them myself in my kitchen. Created my own lab because it was for my mom. It wasn't about mass producing.
Sure.
So you can see with Rosa, we actually treated her with the scrub. She did it herself. It was this morning at 8 o'clock. And she's been,
Those are,
on the sofa, just going for walks. It's snowing outside. So her hair has been through everything today. I'm not a hairdresser. I'm not touching her hair. She did it herself. But look at it.
Yeah.
It's just so fluffy and it's alive because her scalp can breathe. That is the magic.
Yeah, and you know, I like what Dennis has said. Dennis has called the scrub a facial in a jar, right, for your scalp. And that's exactly what it is. We're told that if you want skin that looks younger, smoother, more radiant, you have to exfoliate, right? Well, what about our scalp? That's skin too, right? So it's like the soil for the garden that is your hair. Remember, the treatment is gonna give you a 94% reduction in breakage, okay? That is after one use. That is key. And that's huge for those of us that are trying to repair our hair. For those of us that have fried the heck out of our hair, maybe you use hot tools every single day. Maybe you've bleached and processed. You know, I'm 47 years old. Every time I highlight my hair, that's a rough process, right? If you want to put that love and that hydration back, Dennis is not using silicones and the things that weigh us down. Dennis, look at the volume I'm getting after one scrub. That's crazy. That's 9 times the volume when it comes to comparing it to an untreated control group, right? So at the end of the day, very scientific, but nobody gets those numbers, and you're doing it with those natural ingredients.
No, I haven't seen numbers like that. Even the lab itself, they were shocked, and we had them do it, and they actually did it 3 times, and the number kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Because the more you use it, the better. Because think of it, what we're doing is removing everything that's weighing the hair down, everything that's diffusing the hair. That's why in the before, you see, compared to the after, it almost looks like we've color treated them. We haven't. What it is, it's the silicones and other chemicals that sit on the hair and they tarnish. In other words, they oxidize, whether it's from the sun, the heat appliance, but it converts it and it changes the color of your hair. And they're still sitting there, so you need to get them away from you. Clean Beauty. So Ethan's back, and now we're going to do the scrub. So this replaces your shampoo once a week. This is the mud. So if you're wondering, hey, does it work? Do you get lather? You can see right now it's really thick. You add water. I'm using, that was a half a teaspoon. You have 100 in the bucket, or sorry, yes, in the bucket. Sorry, in the jar, because you're getting the jar. So it's 50 applications. So you see, now I'm getting a richer lather, but watch, the more water I add to it, this is the mistake people make. They use more product. Please don't. There's only 5% water in that jar. So you get to add the water. So now that he's nice and wet, you can see that I'm getting that creamy, and you can see it's not that chemical lather. This is coconut and amino acid. So I made it out of what your hair and your skin is made up of.
Right.
So your body recognizes it. It wants it.
Yeah.
And that's why it treats your scalp. And it does a very effective job in removing all the buildup.
Yep, and the buildup is why you have lackluster hair. The buildup is why you can't get your hair to do absolutely anything. If you, I told Dennis, I said, Dennis, I knew these products were good because when I used them the first time, my hair is actually naturally curly, naturally wavy. I used it the first time. Yes. Parched hair loses its curl. I had the natural curl back, 0 product. I couldn't believe it. So choose your set today. You're getting the entire system. Typically, you have to buy these separately. You're getting the system today. It's a wonderful way. Remember, all the month of January, we want you to explore the possibilities, try new products, get inspired with us. This is Coconutty. It is the most popular right now. It is divine. The Pure Unscented, in the beginning when you brought it, I was like, oh, fragrance-free, boring, no fun. It has the softest, almost like coconut blueberry scent. It's fragrance-free, but because the ingredients are so natural, they're so good for your scalp and hair, it has its own scent. It is beautiful. It's so clean, it's beautiful. If you don't want anything competing with your fragrance, if you don't tolerate fragrance, this is the one for you. It is nothing. I mean, it's nothing like you'd expect. And then the Amber Vanilla, the original, for those of you that have the driest, most parched, most broken hair, I want you to take this one. I want to remind you that this is double the size you normally get. Typically $70 for the tub of the treatment, and then $45 for the scrub. You're getting volume, you're getting shine, you're getting manageability, less hair on the floor and less hair on the hairbrush. And Dennis, that's a big deal. Especially as we're aging, we want to preserve every single hair we can.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, everybody thinks, as you get older, everybody thinks, well, that's why my hair is getting thinner, or those wispy hairs that you're getting, or you call them baby hairs off to the side. That is not because of age. It's because you're basically compacting the holes that your hair grow out of. So they start getting filled in, your hairsprays, silicones, chemicals. So now the hair has to force its way through a tinier hole. equals thinner, wispy hair. Eventually, that hair just goes away, and you just think, well, okay, I'm losing my hair because I'm getting older. It could be just that you're compacted. Don't wait until it's completely filled, because at that point, it's too late. You got to catch it early enough.
Look
and
at
this
that.
is that antidote.
It is
Huge
so hard to get
changes with
shine.
Amanda.
Right? Hard to get shine on blonde hair, on platinum hair, on gray hair, right, Dennis?
Yeah, you load it with silicone. There's nothing
So
in
pretty.
her hair other than using the scrub, and she used the cleansing treatment as her conditioner. The end result, you think something so rich is going to make it heavy, because she has fine hair, just a lot of it. Absolutely not. And that before shot was taken about 4 months ago. So look at the difference. And I wish we had one from a year ago, but that video that you saw, there was a before and after of Amanda earlier in the presentation. She had half the amount of hair than that before shot too. And the biggest reason that we can see that scrub opens the door. It's like aerating your lawn. It aerates your scalp. It allows it to breathe. So anything you put on it, you are now reaping the benefits of it, because it can actually penetrate. Otherwise, I don't know what's on your scalp or hair, but how can you get something through a silicone that's now coated onto your hair and shellacked your scalp? It's very difficult. You got to remove it first. That's why this kit is the ultimate. And that price, we had a TS that was more expensive than what we had today.
I was going to say, this is like never going to happen again. It will only happen if Dennis is by chance doing a today's special. Remember, $70, $45, not today. $115 value for less than 40 bucks, and only $13 to try. You can't even get drugstore shampoo, a bottle of that these days, for that price of $13. So you got nothing to lose, but you're going to find out why Tweaked has become the number one hair brand at HSN, why Dennis has become so beloved, why practically every product is a